The highly anticipated new IP from Bethesda Game Studios, Starfield, revealed some interesting tidbits about the art style of the game. Inspired by NASA's advanced technology, the developer has transformed the narrative-driven RPG into what is dubbed as NASA Punk. In an interview this week with lead artist Sven Pelli, the interview goes over the finer points of the game's aesthetic. The team have undergone hard work to make Starfield look and feel realistic, opting for visual styles that depict sci-fi based on NASA's current technology, but going beyond into what is believable and relatable for future tech. If you want to venture into the stars and beyond, you can catch Starfield's mini video series, which goes over the behind the scenes of making Starfield and inspirations. Starfield is expected to release on November 11th, 2022 for PC and Xbox Series X and S. In the meantime, you can drop by our Starfield wiki for all the latest. The Final Fantasy XIV dev team streamed the 68th letter from the producer discussing the roadmap for Endwalker, announcing the return of free trials and a major graphic overhaul coming in patch 7.0. One of the upcoming enhancements coming to the Endwalker patches are updates to the Trust system. For those unaware, the Trust system is a Final Fantasy XIV feature that was introduced in the Shadowbringers expansion, a system designed to allow players to recruit NPCs to accompany them in dungeons. The ultimate goal is to make all MSQ scenarios and 4-player dungeons Trust compatible, so that players who choose to go it alone will have the option to do so. Another very exciting update would be the first major graphical overhaul for Final Fantasy XIV. Yoshida proudly showed off the first month of testing the shiny new visuals in the upcoming version 7.0. Both characters and environments are getting huge updates to their looks. The return of the free trials for Final Fantasy XIV also happened this week. Previously they were halted due to the overwhelming amount of players and server issues, but now new players can jump right in to experience the game and the meme lives on. If you want all the details about upcoming additions and improvements, be sure to check out Fextralife.com. The same goes for any news mentioned in this video. To help new hunters on their journey in Monster Hunter Rise and in anticipation of the first expansion Sunbreak releasing this summer, Capcom have announced they are releasing an update with free support armor, which released this week. Version 3.9 comes with a number of freebies in order for hunters to be prepared for Sunbreak. The update adds the Defender weapons set, which includes 14 weapon types, the Black Belt armor set, and the Veteran's Talisman. While we wait for the next expansion Sunbreak launching in summer 2022 for both PC and Switch, be sure to drop by our Monster Hunter Rise wiki for all the latest on upcoming monsters, locations, armor, weapons, and more. Monster Hunter Rise is now available on Switch and PC via Steam. Elden Ring launched this week with huge applause, gaining many positive reviews for the latest title from Software. Our review is also now available for your perusal, having spent over 100 hours playing the game. The review goes over everything you need to know, and it's spoiler free, so if you're still on the fence about picking up the game, be sure to check out our Elden Ring review video. Of course, that's not all, as we have plenty of Elden Ring content such as a beginner guide which covers everything from character creation to combat and more. We also have boss guides, builds, a class guide, and more. Don't forget to visit our Elden Ring wiki for all the latest info, including the day 1 patch and more. And you can even join us live as we're streaming Elden Ring over on Twitch. The upcoming cooperative action RPG Babylon's Fall will be holding a collaboration event with the beloved Nier Automata. In the limited event, players will have the opportunity to rekindle their roles as 2B, 9S, and A2. They will also be able to roam familiar locations such as the amusement park and battle familiar robotic foes. It isn't quite clear yet what else exactly players will have access to. However, we can be sure that there will be more quests, NPCs, enemies, and of course, music based on Nier Automata. Babylon's Fall is an upcoming action game that features Platinum Games' signature combat styles. As with the rest of their games, combat is swift and stylish. Players will take up the mantle as the Sentinel and customize their characters as they see fit. They will then be able to group up with 3 others for their adventures. There's also news of Season 1 of content for Babylon's Fall. New content for the game, starting out with free content, but then eventually offering premium content for future seasons. If you want to check out the game for yourself, there is a free demo available on PlayStation, with any progress made in with the demo transferring to the full game. PC players will need to wait till the end of March to try the demo. Babylon's Fall will release on March 3rd for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. It was last year when we heard that there were plans for the classic RPG Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 coming to PC. In their latest tweet, developer Black Isle Studios has confirmed that it will now be releasing in 2022. The Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 was released originally on PlayStation 2 and Xbox in 2004. which is 3 years after the prequel. The developer had been teasing that the sequel would be coming sooner than we thought, now announcing it's happening this year. The prequel Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance had a re-release last year coming with 4K support, backwards compatibility, and 2-player couch co-op, but no added features. If you're still pondering over the re-release, you can check out our Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance review, 4K re-release, is it worth it? Follow-up tweets have confirmed Dark Alliance 2 is coming to both PC and consoles. So far, no exact release date has been announced, but hopefully the release is not too far off. The Ascent, the action RPG, will be coming to platforms PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on March 24th, according to developer Neon Giant. In case you missed it, the Ascent offers both solo and co-op fast-paced action gameplay, meaning you can jump in with a friend. It uses classic RPG mechanics, allowing players to build their own characters, diving into a world full of verticality. A brand new game mode, New Game Plus, has also been added for free, available on Steam, so now you can take up further challenges in the Ascent. Players will be able to access this mode once they have completed the main campaign. The devs tease those who finish the game once again may find some additional content. The latest DLC, Cyber Warrior, is now available for PC players for $4.99. This latest content adds a new samurai theme armor set. There are also 2 additional weapons, 1 new tactical, and 3 new weapon skins. If you are curious to know what we thought of the Ascent, be sure to check out our The Ascent Review Impressions, a cyberpunk world worth exploring. This week, a small shred of news for Dragon Age 4 was revealed. In a post on the official BioWare website, the developer revealed that the next Dragon Age game was in the middle of production. While good to hear, the news was bittersweet as it was also released at the same time as the announcement that the executive producer, Christian Daly, would be leaving the team. The blog outlines that they are currently creating amazing environments, deep characters, strong gameplay, impactful writing, emotional cinematics, and more. However, no time frame was given in terms of the alpha and beta. As for when we will hear about Dragon Age 4, it looks slated to be later this year, as the blog post states that there will be blog posts and social content coming from the team. We'll have to wait and see what will be revealed towards the end of 2022. Dragon Age 4 will be released on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. No release date has been announced as of yet. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.